Awesome. Welcome, everyone. We love our Wednesdays and gathering and sharing all this information with you. We are Rob and Rebecca Bunce. We are people that are very fond of this industry. If you are new to network marketing, welcome. And we're glad that you are open to taking a look at something where you can have a lot of power put in your own hands. And we all like that, right? The ability to work our own businesses. And this is a platform, despite anything you've heard, is a platform where someone else will take care of all of the details, and all you've got to do is show up. So it's something that Rob and I jumped into. He's got a real estate background. We've always worked for ourselves, and we plan on always keeping it that way. And this industry was something that we were very resistant to because we'd heard all the things that people heard. It's almost like we heard so much bad stuff we had to take a peek. Once we did that, we were like, oh my gosh, this is literally just left to us and our own desire and ability. And there's something that was really special and magical for us about that. So along with that, we've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just like any industry or any job or anything that anyone has, there's always good and bad. And we've learned the hard way that some stuff can go seriously wrong in this industry. And that is why we are here representing Valentus tonight. This is a company that also has seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And they've decided it's unacceptable to not take care of people and to take care of having amazing products and to really make a difference in this industry. So we are super proud to be here. We're also people who are having incredible personal benefits from the products that I'm going to talk about later. And it's important. Having products that can help people have a better quality of life matters. It's something worth sharing. And what else matters is who you're partnered with. So not only have we decided to join Valentus, but we did it with Bill and Dawn Ball. These are people that if they call you, you want to hear what they have to say because of their integrity, their character, and because of where they're always going and moving forward in life. So we have so much respect for Bill and Dawn Ball that here we are, here with them. And I want to tell you, they've done nothing but take this business by storm, and every single thing that we know that they're capable of, they like quadrupled it. So they're like superheroes to us. They made it to a position called Diamond. And they did that in 2 weeks in this company, okay? You're not gonna hear that from a lot of people. It's just who they are. It was the right timing for them. They put their heart and soul into it, and their admiration for them is incredible. What I love about their story is no one has to do it like that, but it can be done. And so with that, I am going to pass this back over to Bill Ball. And thank you always for calling us and inviting us, Bill.
Oh, Rebecca, thanks so much. And you said something in the beginning that's so true, that most people are resistant to take a look at something they don't understand really, right? Like they heard something, they don't understand it, so they're resistant. I don't know about you guys, but I've found that most of the people that have had major success in anything, whether it be network marketing or real estate or politics, whatever it might be, are people that just broke down all the barriers. They decided to try something that they may not be comfortable with, and that's where the money is. It's in the uncomfortable zone. So yeah, thanks for sharing that, because that's very true. Most people are resistant to what they don't understand or have heard things about. So I urge you, if that's you, take a good look here tonight. Listen, if you're watching this on a recording, pay attention. If you're on tonight and you're just a starting out member, or you've been here for a month or a week or a year, whatever, pay close attention, because our company, it says 6th year anniversary. We just actually celebrated our 7th year anniversary. I have to change this slide. Our company's on fire. I was on the phone with Dave Jordan, the CEO of the company, just a couple of days ago. I have never heard him more excited in my entire life. Right? I've known the guy for 2 years. Okay, so I can't say my entire life, but for the 2 years that I've known him, I have never heard him more excited than I heard him on the phone 2 days ago. He shared with me some of the things that are coming down the pike. He shared with me his vision for the future of the company, and he's very, very committed to doing everything that we need as distributors in the field to get this company to where he wants it to be, a legacy company for everybody. Thank you so much, Robert and Rebecca, for opening up. We are good friends. We met through this industry. This is what I love about this profession, is that you get to meet some really special people that you form bonds with for the rest of your life. And the ones that aren't so special, you just cut them loose. You don't have to. But if you like people and they're really good people, you can form a bond with them that'll last for a lifetime. And we've been through so much together now in the last almost 9, maybe 10 years, close to it, I would think. The funny thing is we've been in 3 companies together, right? This is our third. So, here's what I can share with you about that experience so far after being with 3 companies. This is the company that is a legacy company. And you're going to hear a little bit more as we go tonight, right from our products to our compensation plan, all the way down to the heart-led leadership of the CEO and his wife, David Joyce Jordan. You'll hear a little bit about why this company is so special. I do this for our family. I'm sure if you have a family, you look at other ways to make money. And that's what I want you to understand here is that whether or not you want to make a little side hustle, right? Just to maybe get your daughter the car that she wants, or make that college payment, or whatever it might be, or you're looking for a life-changing career. You can find it right here at Valentus. People are generally looking for 3 things. They either want more money, which I don't care how much money you have. Zig Ziglar says it best. It's like oxygen. You have to have it. And if you want to really live an abundant life, and live to the maximum potential that everything that life can give, and bestowal of gifts upon your loved ones, which is really, an amazing thing to be able to do, you need to have money. Better health is something that you want to pay close attention to as well, because you could have all the money in the world and have no health, and just really be struggling with with that. Excuse me. And time freedom. Through this residual income, my wife Dawn and I have been able to realize time freedom. And here's what that means. When people say that, it's a good catchphrase, right? Oh, time freedom. I want time freedom. What that means is this. We owned a traditional business. I got up in the morning at 4:30 in the morning, got home at 11 o'clock at night, and I did that 6 days a week. My family got me one day. And this is the rule I had. 6 o'clock Saturday night to 6 o'clock Sunday night. That was it. 24 hours was what they had me for. That was not time freedom. I was a slave to my business, and it was really miserable. When you find a company that you can represent, that has a great product, a great compensation plan, and all the critical elements that you're going to hear about in a minute put together, you have something that's really special. And that's what we have here. 96% of the people out there right now are worried about their finances and their health more than ever because of what's been happening in the world over the last almost 2 years now, if you can believe that, year and a half. It's a great time for people to look at other avenues of income. We're part of a close to $200 billion industry. And it's basically, the word network marketing. What does it mean? It means really word of mouth advertising to the max. And word of mouth advertising that you actually get paid for. When you tell somebody about something that you really enjoyed, or you got some great results from it. I had a guy call me up that I met 12 years ago in my other network marketing business. He called me today, and he didn't know what I had been up to. He just was, wanting to catch up. And he says, "So Bill, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, it's funny you ask." I said, I do a couple things. And one of the things I do is I represent a company that has a weight loss coffee. And he said, "Weight loss coffee? My wife is looking to lose some weight. She just hit 60 years old, and that sounds amazing." I said, "You're right. Who doesn't drink coffee and want to lose weight?" And he said, "Can you send me some information on how I can get this weight loss coffee?" I said, "Absolutely. I'd love to do that." So we have some other healthy products as well. But guys, you understand what I did there was I just used my network, my words to share with somebody something that I'm passionate about, our weight loss coffee product, right? It works. It works for me. It works for so many people. And by the way, if you do that here, you'll earn what's called a residual income. Because here's what I come to find. When people get to the bottom of that cup of that tub of coffee, when they take the last scoop at the end of the month, they're running to their computer to place an order for the next one, or they're already on auto delivery because they loved it and they got results from it, and they're not going to live without it. That's when you have a real business. Now, why do we do this model of word of mouth advertising? Why will you never see this on a store shelf or talked about by a high paid actor or actress, just normal people like us? Because that's where the opportunity lies. If this was Coca-Cola, there'd be no opportunity for people like you and me, unless you were a high paid executive with the company or worked in the distribution chain somehow, right? No, with our company, we have a product, the company manufactures it, and you'll never see it on a store shelf ever. You're only going to get it out there via word of mouth, through a chain, through a network of people that you talk to and distribute with. And you know what I said about Coca-Cola, unless you're a high paid executive, everybody in this company, tens of thousands of people, have the opportunity to be that high paid executive. The last time I checked, there was only one CEO of Coca-Cola, right? And the last time I checked, he made X amount of dollars. Guess what? If you do this right, my mentor actually makes more money than the CEO of Coca-Cola. Because here's the thing, there's no limit to the amount of people you could share with. You could be your own CEO here, and that's what we have. It's not a traditional business by any stretch of the imagination. So get that out of your head. When Rebecca said in the beginning, people have heard things about this and they might have some trepidations about looking at it, whatever, because it's not traditional. People tend to shy away from things that are not traditional, right? But as I stated, the money lies in the uncomfortable zone. The money lies in the zone where you are willing to take a look at something and have an open mind. And if you can find a group of like-minded individuals that have an open mind and that are willing to take a look at a non-traditional business, you can have something really special here for you and your family. Now, traditional businesses come with hundreds of thousands of dollars in personal guarantees that you have to put up, and all kinds of real estate and insurances and things that might be cost prohibitive to the normal person. When Dawn and I sold our construction company back in 2008, we started looking for some opportunities. We looked at some of these franchises that you see on the screen here, and I can tell you that the cost barrier was huge. The cost of entry, it was huge. And there was huge risk. And, I had just sold a traditional business that had multiple employees. I didn't want to have employees anymore. That was one of the criteria that my new business had to have. No employees. And when I spoke this into existence, I didn't know if it even was something that was possible. How do you have a business where you can make hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars potentially with no overhead, no employees, and no real upfront investment? It's unheard of, right? Well, not here, because if you become an independent representative with our company, it's only $20, and it gets you 7 free websites, all the research and development, everything that the company has put into place is now yours. All the research and development. When I say that, I mean like even things that are yet to come that Dave and I were talking about yesterday or 2 days ago. You have access to that. Now, it's not traditional. There's no huge risk. It's virtually unlimited of income potential, and you have worldwide distribution rights, and you get to work from home, which is pretty cool. I'm home right now, sitting in my home office, and after we're done here, I'll go catch some Netflix and go to sleep. Back in the old days before Zoom, Rob and I would be traveling around the entire country trying to build this business all over the place. Him and I would, finish a meeting like this, and we'd go to a hotel and maybe have a cocktail before dinner or before bed, and 11 o'clock hit the hay, and then get up the next day and do it all over again in a different part of the country and say goodnight to our families over the phone. That's the way it was. But nowadays, you don't have to leave your house. I don't stock the products here. They're not here. They're at a warehouse in South Dakota. When somebody goes onto my website and clicks one of my products, it gets shipped from South Dakota. I never leave my house. I don't touch anything. I don't ship anything. I just get paid at the end of the Friday. Every Friday, depending on how many people I shared my product with that week, my paycheck will be reflected. Now, I don't want to take any more time, but I do want to turn the call over to an individual that you heard from earlier, Mr. Rob Bunce, who I have a lot of respect for. Him and I did used to travel the world together, sharing this great opportunity. I know Rob's been to different parts of the world than I have. He's been to Europe and built teams all over the place. He's made millions of dollars in real estate. He's made millions of dollars and helped teams earn millions of dollars in this network marketing profession. So I'm going to turn it over to Rob and let him share with you why Valentus is the solution if you like what you heard here tonight.
Well, thank you, Bill, and always enjoy listening to you. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right. All right. We're in our trailer right now. As you know, we're building a home. We're in our trailer right now. And because it's approaching 90 degrees outside, we decided to turn the air conditioning on. So it's a little noisy, but I don't want that. We'll turn it off if it's too noisy for the group. So, but anyway, I really appreciate everything that you say. You touch on points that are true to my heart. And that number one is residual income. And number two, the time freedom. Because most people go to work, get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. Now, that seems fair, but that's not the solution. That's not the idea behind making an income, making money, making additional income that you can have for all the fun things in life that you desire. So when we came into this business, and like Bill said, we both have traveled to a lot of different places. One of the very first places that I traveled to with the first company I was with, Bill was with that same company, was the country of Hungary. Now, I didn't speak Hungarian. I had no idea what people were saying most of the time, but I met a beautiful couple there. And through that couple, we grew a very, very large team. Now, all I knew is as I presented our product, but it wasn't a company that was anything remotely close to Valentus. I can't even imagine if I went to a place like Hungary and introduced weight loss coffee, because one thing that Hungarians like to do, they like to eat. So that weight loss coffee would have gone over very well. But, you know, as we go through the different companies, and this is our third company, you learn what you don't know. And that's the real key, because we thought we were doing a good job in each one of the first two companies, but we didn't realize that there was a lid, that there was a ceiling for our opportunity. We could reach a certain level, but once we reached that level, it was very difficult to go any further. It had nothing to do with our work ethic, with our ability to talk, describe the products, all the different things that you do, but we didn't have key elements. Now with Valentus, I'm going to go over some key elements in just a moment, but to give you a general idea, we just celebrated our 7th anniversary, July of 2014, when they launched Valentus, and backed by millions in capital. These two people right here are some of the most brilliant people that I've ever met. Dave and Joyce Jordan, owners of this company. We had a chance to visit with them. Bill and Don invited Rebecca and I to go with them to the corporate headquarters, where we got to see exactly what Dave and Joyce and the Valentus operation was all about. We got to take a look at the shipping center. We got to take a look at the offices. We got to touch and feel, which I think to Rebecca and I know to Don and Bill, was extremely important to be able to really have a visual and a touchy-feely, because that's what this company is all about. And I'll talk about that 6th element in a moment. But when you have a home office in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and everything is 100% debt-free, 200 million in total sales, there's only one thing I can think of that could be added, and that is the 6th element: the love, the care, the touchy-feely that you have with this company. It's something that has been so important to Rebecca and I, and something that, you know, we really appreciate and enjoy about the Valentus experience. Now, I mentioned a moment ago the 5 key elements. With our previous companies, yeah, they were okay companies, but just okay, no matter how good you are, just okay isn't going to cut it. So I just explained a little bit about the company, you know, the company being debt-free and backed by millions in capital. My gosh, Dave Jordan can turn this company on a dime and bring in new products, all sorts of different things that many companies could not accomplish. Our products, which my wonderful wife, Rebecca, right here is going to share in just a moment. When I think of weight loss coffee, You know, weight loss, coffee, and hungry. I laughed about that earlier, but I have to tell you something. You don't have to explain too much. When somebody understands that they can drink a cup of coffee and get paid over and over and over again for doing the job one time, that's residual income, folks. And how many people drink coffee? And there are a lot of other products that Rebecca will share. Commissions, as Bill mentioned, Friday mornings. My guys, you wake up to a fantastic Friday and open up your website, and there's your commission sitting right there. And you know what? When you're backed by millions in capital, like Dave and Joyce are, you never miss one payment. Every payment has been 100% on time. The training and support, just like what Bill provides here, we have a lot of training and support, people that are in the know, people that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in this industry with Valentus. Those with Valentus that have made millions of dollars. When you talk about people like Dr. Chi Nguyen and John Haremza and Mark Jackson and many of the others that Karen Ford that are here for your training and support, it really gives you a leg up. It gives you that opportunity to understand what the company has to offer and what you need to do to have the success that they have had that success. And then the timing and trends. Those are things that Bill is going to talk about here shortly, but with timing, so important with any company. But with that being said, I'm not going to take any more time away from Rebecca. I want her to be able to share these products, and I think she'll probably talk about a few of them. My wife, Rebecca.
I'm definitely going to talk about a few of them. But first, you guys, there's so many products, and we have so many products that we're adding, that we're in the middle of adding. A lot of things are going to be happening over the next couple of months that are super exciting. But right now, I would just suggest that people go and look at ValentusProducts.com. right there on the screen for you, because there's so many different things. There's so many different needs that people have, or, you know, one thing is if you go and you look at all the products, you might even come up with something you didn't even know you needed help for. So anything from amazing award-winning skincare, products to help you sleep, products to help with immunity, products obviously to help you lose weight. We have a lot geared towards that. So any health aspect that you can really think of, we've probably got it covered, which is really exciting. They're all consumable, and that's part of, you know, something that you want in a really good company. So our highlighted product, the spotlighted product, what brings everybody in really is that weight loss coffee. When you have products that you're marketing to people, it's really important that you're touching the masses. And the masses are drinking coffee. And anybody that starts drinking coffee never stops drinking coffee. So that's incredibly important. So if you can have a better coffee and it can help you lose weight and it can help you feel better, that's something you definitely want to align yourself with. A couple special things about this coffee and what separate it from the rest of the coffees is we've got some patented ingredients. One of them is called dynamine. This is an ingredient that's sort of like caffeine, except for it's not a stimulant. It's going to give you energy. It's going to help you with your mood. It's going to make you feel like really awake and alive and energetic. But because it's not a stimulant, it's not going to raise your heart rate and it's not going to raise your blood pressure, but it is going to help with your metabolism. So it's incredible. The other one is Vaso 6. This is a vasodilator. It's a nitric oxide increaser in your body. I said that really bad, but it's going to increase nitric oxide in your body. And when that's happening, you're going to get more blood flow to your muscles. You're going to get more oxygen. And when you have those things going on, you're not only going to really improve workouts if you're working out. If you're not working out, which is why you want weight loss coffee, it's still going to help you with that energy, with that metabolism, with feeling better, with being able to push the plate of food away. So I'm very picky about products, and somebody that's had, I have to be very picky about what I eat. I have some unfortunate circumstances in life, and I'm just so grateful that we've got this coffee that can have that energy, feel good, say no to the sugar and the things that are so bad for me. They're bad for all of us, I hate to tell you, but it's going to help with all of those. So if you're not into coffee, I probably don't know your name, but it's okay. We've got other products for you. And also we have a cocoa product also that's geared and built a lot like the coffee, but this is Tropical Blast. Tropical Blast is a way that you can stay at home, stay away from people during COVID and feel like you're on a vacation. It tastes so, so good. This has an ingredient, has a lot of good ingredients, but my favorite one is Garcinia cambogia. And this is something that helps us produce lean muscle. So while you're losing weight, you don't just want to lose weight and get skinny. You want to be healthy. You want to get muscle tone. And so it's just an incredible product. Super thrilled about this one. And you can't find a diet product that tastes better than this. So the next product we're going to talk about is Digestive Enzymes. Not very exciting to people that don't know that they don't need them. But if you've ever been bloated, or if you ever feel like if I eat a big meal, I'm not feeling good at the end, or I've got a brick in there, this is where digestive enzymes come in. So the truth is our food is different now than it used to be. We all know it's not as healthy. And not only is our natural food not as healthy and our soil isn't as good, we're also not eating real life food anymore. We're adding in a lot of other foods, a lot of sugar, a lot of carbohydrates, and things that we really need help with. So at the end of the day, digestive enzymes are going to help your body break down the food faster. It takes an immense amount of energy to actually break down food. Then you've got to assimilate in your small intestine and get all of the benefits of that food and all the nutrients. So this is just going to take the ease off of your body, take the burden off of your body. I have used digestive enzymes since there was only one expensive brand at Whole Foods whenever Whole Foods opened up, because my gut literally does not function. Now there's a whole bunch of choices, and I've tried many, many different kinds. This one is absolutely, it's an amazing product. Anyone can take this product, by the way. All it can do is make digestion easier. If you're like me, it can make it so your life is easier to live. So you want to lose the bloat, or you want to help yourself through a health crisis, I highly, highly recommend that you try these digestive enzymes. Our next product, forever, my life will literally never be the same because of this product. And being somebody that's had a lot of health challenges, I've tried, I don't know, thousands of products. I've spent more money than anyone I know because I really, not only did I want to stay alive, I would like a quality of life. And most products promise a lot more than they deliver, at least in my experience. So this is a product that I only tried because I bought into the Valentus. I'm like, well, we're going to get all the products and try them all. I didn't even try it for the first 2 months. I think we were in the company because it meant nothing to me. I had no education about it. So when I started taking it, there's no placebo effect happening with me. There's nothing because I don't even know what I'm taking. So I started taking Emul and M, and we have M and we have C. So the difference with these is they're very, very similar. They're going to have the same effects on your body. But if you suffer from high blood pressure or diabetes, or you're really geared towards weight loss, you want to go with Emul and C. Everyone else can be taking Emul and M. So Emul and M is what I was taking. I actually take both because I figure they're both good for me. And when I started taking it, after 9 days of taking it, and I was taking a load amount, I was taking a good amount. I'm going to get through the bottle because I'm never going to buy the product again, is my thought. On day 9 of taking this product, I started noticing that my neck and my back, which have been in pain for over 20 years from a car accident, they started to loosen up and feel better. Now, I have good periods and I have bad periods, but what I always have is I always have pain. It's just on a different level. So any of you, sadly, that have pain, you know what I'm talking about. So after about 6 days of my pain just gets better. And the minute that I start to feel better, I start to do more, and then I re-injure myself, and I just start this whole process. Well, that re-injuring process or reactivating the inflammation didn't start again. So by 30 days in, we realized it was this product and how much this product can do for inflammation. And I was absolutely blown away. Now I've been on it, how many months? Close to a year I have been on this product. And I am now at a point where, honestly, I've paid a chiropractor, and I'll always pay a chiropractor. I love my chiropractor, but I would have to go 3 days a week just to get by. Now I'll go and visit my grandson, throw him around. I'm able to work out. Like, I'm living what I think is just a normal life to the rest of you, but to me, it's a priceless life. So for the first time in 15 years, probably, I'm getting muscles on my arms because I can work out, and it has just radically changed my life. So it's not the changes have just been coming and coming. I feel like the longer I'm on it, the more I'm really benefiting from this. So this is not a take this for a week and try it product. This is definitely a product where you want to use it and use it in the right doses for 3 months before you even judge it. Because I'm telling you what, I've never never seen anything that works like this. And I know that we all have our different experiences with products, and I can't make any claims to what it will do. All I can do is say from the bottom of my heart, I have prayed for 20 years for relief. And that relief has come in the form of Emul, and I'm so grateful. Rob has to have both of his knees replaced, and that's a surgery that eventually is going to happen for him. But in the meantime, that surgery's been pushed off while he's helping build our new house. And we live on a mountain where nothing's even flat, right? You're always on an angle. You always have to walk somewhere. Everywhere you go is uphill. And this product is making it so that he's able to bring his pain down. I don't know how much.
90%.
Okay, so that's pain relief for him. It's not regrowing the cartilage. It's not going to stop him from having surgery, but it's delayed it now for a year. And there's no plans to even have that surgery. We don't have to worry about COVID. We don't have to worry about making an appointment. It's that thing we get to put off, and that's huge. This is formulated by Dr. Ahrens, and Dr. Ahrens is a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee, and I can see why, because he's absolutely brilliant. We also have a certificate, and you know what, you guys, you don't have to know everything to do this business. And I cannot think of what it's called, but this Emul right here is certified to be taken by people that, by athletes. And athletes have a very rigorous process they go through. We have all heard about them getting disqualified for taking certain supplements. And this is something that they can actually take. So it's an incredible certification that we have. And I'm so sorry that I can't think of the name of it. And notice Rob's not helping me. So, but it's here. So you guys, there's just so many. I will tell you another product that's not on here that has helped, because a lot of people reach out after they hear my testimonial, and it's Emul. And then I take a product called Max Spray. Max Spray is you just spray it under your tongue. It's got some magnesium, and it's just a different delivery system. This oral that's going to go through your glands in your mouth, and it's really helping people also with inflammation. It's helping them with neuropathy issues. I don't so much have neuropathy, but I do have a situation where if I'm doing too much, my hands will go numb when I'm sleeping. I guess that's neuropathy, but not like with diabetes. It's helping people with headaches and migraines. And so I think it's a combination of those two products that have just given me my life back. And I'm just so, so grateful for that. So with that, I just encourage people to keep looking. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to hand this back to Bill.
Wow. Just wow, Rebecca, your enthusiasm and your belief in the product is really, you can tell, you can feel it, and those stories are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what this is all about. When you get that passionate about a product that's been life-changing for you, you're going to naturally share that with other people. And when you do, that's when the money is released, because that's where it comes from, guys. It's all about the product. Now, and the opportunity, because there's a tremendous opportunity to represent this product. Now, if you want to try one of our products, it's $59. Try 3, it's $145. You can see the price point comes down a little bit more for 6. These are the 2 career builder packs here, the business builder and the career builder. If you see something here for yourself and you want to try, to make some money, go with the $575 pack or the $11.99. Don't let that price point scare you, because here's what you do. Take half of them and share them with people. Sell it. Don't do it for free, but they retail at $80 a box. So, if you take half of these, 16 of them, take 8 and sell them at $80 each, what's that, $640 some dollars? I mean, so you're going to actually make in excess of what you invested and still have 8 of your own products. That's how you get the party started, so to speak. That's how people are going to want to reorder. But on your website, you never have to purchase any more products like this again. Because once you get that party started, right? Like once you get 8 people trying your products, and those 8 people experience some sort of result like Rebecca just shared, oh my gosh, let me tell you what happens. Those 8 turn into 84, turn into 120, turn into 500 really quickly, because they share it with somebody who shares it with somebody who shares it with somebody. So that's why I say, if you're looking at this as a business, really try to get the 36 pack if you can. Because if you get, half a 36 out there, keep the others for yourself, and you put all the money back in your pocket, you got a free business. And look at all the people that are out there sharing your product now, or their experience about your product, and they want to become a member as well. That's when we release the real money here. The sweet spot in Valentus is right now, because we're in 3 markets right now: North America, Asia, and Europe. We have not hit that $10 million a month mark When we do, our company becomes a household name. If you help the company get to that point, you know, timing is numbers. Numbers and timing go together. And here's what I can share with you guys. We've been on this ride before. We know what it looks like when a company hits critical mass. It's a lot of fun. And you want to be part of that and get the biggest network that you can in place and start to build it. We're committed to 50 cents of every dollar through 7 profit centers to get back to you. I'm not going to get into all the profit centers right now, but I'll tell you this much. If you want to get a copy of the compensation plan, you know, get with whoever invited you here tonight. They will share the compensation plan with you. There's a funny story about the last one here about the car bonus. You know, one of the ladies that got started in our company a couple of years back just got started because she wanted the $400 car bonus. Well, she made $1 million in her first year here. Not too bad. I don't think she needs the $400 car bonus anymore, right? And but that's, you know, a rare story, but it does happen, and it can happen. Proof that one person can do it is proof that anybody can do it. We have global profit sharing, which is amazing, guys. You can actually earn profits in the company globally, you know, anywhere in the world. Can you do this? You know, that's the question. Can I do this? Like, is this something that I really even want to invest my time in? Well, it's not going to take a lot of time. And I'll tell you why. If you go back to the story I shared earlier, where the gentleman called me after 12 years, we hadn't spoke. And, you know, he said, how do I get some of that weight loss coffee? I pulled up my app. I pulled up a video. I shared the video with him. I got notification that he watched the video. Now, tomorrow, he'll probably go ahead and place an order. If within a day or two he doesn't place an order, I'll just send him a little reminder. Hey, just wondering if you, you know, still wanted to try that coffee and if you had any questions for me. And that's how simple this is, ladies and gentlemen. It really is a no-brainer. Don't overthink it. You know, just share. That's all you do. Don't overthink. Here's what I come to find: people that overthink it, they get paralyzed. They get paralysis paralysis. They don't do anything because they're just trying to figure it all out. Well, how does the app work? What's in the coffee, and how does it make people lose weight? Who really cares? It works. So go out there and share it. I'm telling you, that's how you're going to make money here. Don't be a scientist. The scientists don't make any money. Now, if you want to experience true freedom, okay, here's what I can tell you. You know, you got to change something. If you're not experiencing freedom right now, the kind that you want, you have to make a plan, right? And you know, if anybody's ever sat down and evaluated where they are in life and where they want to be in 5 years, I can tell you 5 years goes really fast. And if you don't make a positive decision today to change your next 5 years, there won't be a drastic change 5 years down the road, but it'll go very quickly. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming here tonight. If you like something you saw here, get back to the person that invited you, and let's get you into Valentus. Thanks, guys. God bless. Make it a great night.